Hello and welcome everybody to Texas Card House Live. My name is Benjamin Miney, and I'm here to broadcast the final table of our 20K guarantee 365 buy-in no limit hold'em tournament. Glad to have all of you here with me, but before we get started, here's a quick promo for Wolfgang Poker as he's about to be playing in our Austin location. See you in a minute.
What's up, you guys? It's Wolfgang. I'm here at TCH in Dallas, but that's not where I'm having my meetup game. It's going to be in Austin, Wednesday the 13th, TCH. Come play with me. On Thursday, I'll be in a live stream. Hit up TCH Austin if you want to get in that too. And I'll see you guys on the felt. Let's go!
Alrighty, good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Benjamin Miney, and you're here at TCH Live in our Dallas location as we're broadcasting the final table of our $20,000 guaranteed no limit hold'em tournament. And action is going to get off right away. Glad to have all y'all here. If you haven't already pressed that like button, let's get those likes coming in early. We're seeing action fold to JKT here in the +3 with Ace King. We'll elect to raise it up to 75K. And Benjamin's right next door with Jacks. Good name, Benjamin. Big fan. He's all in for 190K. Charles gonna let go of the Ace-10 on the button. Action will most likely fold over here to the +3. Eugene thinking about it with his Ace-5. He will elect to let it go, and JKT's going to make the easy call, and we're going to see a flop right away. These players are ready to play tonight. Ace, King, and Jacks, a pure coin flip. On the face of it, anyway. Ace, King has a couple aces already burned, though. So Jacks well in front without any of their own information. And here we go. Let's see it. It's a queen high board. Jacks still way in front. No help on the turn. And an 8 on the river is going to seal it up. Jack's going to go ahead and get the W on that one. We'll go ahead and make a clean double up through JKT. Again, if you're just joining us, we're playing some tournament action here. High-stakes tournament action players are playing for their share of $43,800 in the prize pool. As you can see, the chip counts go all the way from about 850K down to 210K. Like I mentioned earlier, buy-in for this tournament was $365 per entry. It was unlimited re-entry for the first 4 hours, as it is every week, every Saturday. If you haven't already gotten a chance to play it, highly recommend you give us a shot. Come on out if you're in the Dallas metro area. Poppy Ross with the $20 super chat. Beer or snacks on me. Thanks for announcing. You are the best. Thank you so very much. That does go straight to our production team, so thank you so very much for the support. Hope you enjoy the show tonight. Hey man, is all in with Queen 10 suited under the gun. Mo's got King Queen suited, though a little bit down the way. He will make the fold. An actual fold around. Queen 10 gonna get the check mark. And the chips. Players have been playing since 11 a.m. today. Going on about, what was that, 10 hours now. So they could have a chance to be here at our final table on the live stage. We love being able to share final table of this amazing tournament with all of you. A lot of players in here just want to get up on this stage, man. It's a really cool stage. 9 of them lucky enough to have that opportunity tonight. As you see, John Teppo is going to let it go. Looking to be kind of a quiet hand this time. I say that so I can watch the blinds wake up with something. That's the only reason I say that. And there it is. Well, Eugene's the button, but still. Ace King on the button will elect most likely to open here. Eugene, a regular face around these parts. See what he looks to do here. What size he'd like to go up to. He will go up to 80K. Maverick will let it go. Heyman's got an ace of his own on the big blind. He will just let it go, and Ace King will take the chips. Just like that. We're on to the next one. Like you can see in our promo video for Wolfgang Poker, he'll be playing in Austin. On the 13th, he'll have a meetup game, and 14th, he'll be playing on the live stream down there in our awesome Austin location. It's going to be a heck of a stream. Can't wait to see all of our TCH regulars there as well. And our chat pros, obviously, going to have to make the appearance. And after Wolfgang's stream on the 14th, we will have a stream on, let's see, that's Sunday the 17th as well. That'll be here in our Dallas location. If you like cash games, those are both cash games. That'll be with, on Sunday here, it'll be with the Next Gen Poker crew and other action players. It's an action stream. We took the highest VPIPs from a few of our cash games recently and invited them back. And that should be an awesome stream. I'll be there with you on that one. Eugene's got sixes. Back-to-back nice hands for Eugene. And he's all in. He's going to rip it. Actually, it's going to fold to the big blind. John Teppo, very short stacked here. Thinking about just going with it. He will let it go and live to fight another day. Mike Johnson in the chat asks, question for chat, do you tip dealers in tournaments? Chat, you may answer as you wish. I will say that I do love to tip me a good dealer. Playing poker totally changed for me when I became a dealer. Totally opened my eyes and how far tips really go for a dealer's life. Tipped employees, they work for the tips. They work for the tips indeed, so anything you can do goes a long way. As Benjamin wants to go a long way here with the ace-jack suited. He will elect for a raise up to 75K. And Mo's got ace jack of his own. You'll let it go. Action's gonna fold around. JKT with not a whole lot here to call with. 7 high. He will let it go. Ace jack taking the check mark. Poppy Ross with another $20 super chat. Real question is, do you tip your production staff when they are streaming? Put your money where your mouth is. Poppy Ross, thank you so very much for the super chats. Truly awesome. Thank you so very much. Squire asks, do you get a 401k as a dealer, Ben? I don't know if I'm allowed to really discuss my benefits as a dealer here, but I will say generally in a vacuum, the dealer population, it does vary upon different places. Lots of casinos do offer 401ks. Lots of private card rooms do and do not. It just kind of depends. But I'm not going to take a gamble and start talking about my benefits on live streams. And I go ahead and opt to not gamble on that one. Ben's just going to take it down to the big blind. Going to get a walk here as we see these players anxious to ladder up here. Action's a little bit tight so far. But hey, the pay jumps are real. Players trying to get it in with it just a little bit better than average. Paul D coming in. Looks like we're getting a super chat train going on. You guys are literally the bomb. Says, sounds good, Poppy. Hook 'em up. You guys are great. Thank you very, very much. It's going straight to me and our two producers in the action tracking room, Cooper and John. Friendly faces if you've never met them. Maverick will go ahead and do the raising with his ace. Mo got the same ace but suited into big blind. Thank you, Kyle Vick, for the sub on YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch, thanks for all the follows and subscriptions there. You guys are great too. Starting to really evolve on that platform as well, as we are now affiliates on the road to partners. Mo's going to let go of the ace-7, and Maverick will take it down. Maverick gonna let go of his late position, or I guess that was pretty early position ace. Got my positions mixed up here. Totally fine folds. Action's gonna fold to the button. We'll have nothing. Looks like it'll be a little bit of tumbleweeds and crickets on this hand as well, most likely. It looks like he'll make the call against Charles with King Jack. This could be a little bit of a thing here, as we're gonna see Jack high board, top pair for Charles, second best kicker. Probably feeling pretty good about his hand here. Also with backdoor diamonds, Mo with absolutely pretty close to stones. Stone nothing here. As he checks into the big blind, who will bet. And let it go. Best hand did win. As we move on to the next one. Roger Garrison says, Benjamin, don't understand why you're not commentating with Mr. Potter on Tuesdays. We're rotating. You know, Ben Kirby and Greg Potter are our two mainstay commentators here at the Texas Card House Dallas location, if you don't already know them. And I'm not trying to step on anyone's toes. They built that stream from the bottom up, so I'll just rotate it in and out as it goes. I'm sure to have a good time, as so is Eugene with his pocket kings under the gun. Let's see what size he likes to go for here. Eugene did elect for the size of 90K. Heyman with an ace is going to go ahead and rip it for 300K. John Teppo again. We're seeing a lot of the same hands here. He'll fold his ace-9. See, actually fold to Charles with queen-10. See if he wants to come along. Will not. And we're gonna see an all-in and a call here as we see ace-9 versus kings. As we can see that Heyman is the player at risk here for the tournament life. Let's see a flop. 7 high board leaves kings way ahead, 2 aces left in the deck. 9 gets there, additional outs. No ace is gonna be it for Heyman, and he is eliminated in 9th place. Eugene taking down a big pot there, the first all-in pot that did eliminate a player. And just like that, the ladders begin. Heyman, congratulations. Heyman, congratulations on your 9th place finish for 1,200 bucks. Thanks for coming out. Hopefully we see you soon. GG's. JKT's got ace-king suited. Very sweet hand here. He's going to have to rip it here as a short stack. Will do that. Eugene's got nothing but ace or 8 deuce high. Most likely going to be donating his blinds to the right side of the table. I have a deuce.
No good, no good. Good hand, good hand.
All right. Chat. All right, chat. I'm with you. I understand that it could very well be that my seat 4's last name is pronounced Depot. But in the event I'm wrong, I don't want to say it thinking I'm right. So I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to figure it out right now. So bear with me. As we see, the man himself, John, with pocket trace. Onto the gun. Gonna let it go. We're seeing Bluff King going upstairs on the button, loosening it up quite a bit here with a suited one gapper. And he'll take it down. Always nice to take down a pot with 7 high. We've got about just about 200 of you, just over 200 of you on YouTube watching with us tonight. Thank you so much, all of you, for being here. And all of you on Twitch. I see all y'all as well. $365 was the buy-in for this tournament. Per entry. It was a limited re-entry for the first 4 hours. Mo's got pocket 6s. All of it, he says, for 405K. See action fold to the big blind. Or the suited one gapper of his own. And he will let it go. Mo's taking it down. These blinds getting pretty real. Every time you're not in the blind, you take down a pot. That's a plus of 100K in tournament chips. If you look at stack sizes, you will see that that is significant. $100K being a whole stack of blue, a full stack of blue, or 4 of those purple chips. Speaking of those chips denominations, just so you know, the light blue chips are 5K in denominations, and the purple ones are 25K. Benjamin with a raise to 90K under the gun. And John's got kings in the small blind. It's all in for 55K. It's kings versus ace jack here, as John's tournament life is at stake with the second best starting hand in poker. Let's see what the flop brings. It brings 10 high. King still way in front. Ace currently, or running Broadway cards, are the outs. That will not be one of those outs, so it's an ace or an ace only. Does not get there. King's taking it down for a little bit of a double up. And thank you very much on Twitch. We have a Twitch subscription with Amazon Prime. Theradan, shout out for you, my friend. Thank you so much, very, very, very much with the sub with Twitch Prime. If you, too, are an Amazon Prime member and you want to support your favorite poker stream, if that happens to be us, we are now affiliates on Twitch, so we can accept subscriptions, and it costs you $0 extra if you're already a Prime member and you haven't used it already, to support the stream. It goes a long way to make sure that commentators and production staff and players have a place to play in a feature spot for their share of the limelight, as we want to try and grow the game of poker together, one step at a time. As Bluff King wants to grow his stack with Ace King. Gonna raise it up to 90K. Poppy Ross for the $2 super chat says, I'll match any donation up to 50 in the next 5 minutes. Let's see it. Poppy, you are the man. Seriously, thank you so very much. Whether we get any extra super chats or not, I appreciate you showing the love. Maverick's got ace queen in the hijack. Jack. I'm most likely going to be opening up to something here. $110K, a little bit bigger of a sizing compared to the rest of the opens that we've been seeing. Paul D says, done. With a $10 super chat, we'll get matched, hopefully, by Poppy Ross. That's awesome. Thank you guys so very much. There it is, the $10 match. Thanks, guys. Appreciate both of you. Actual fold around. Maverick will take a nice 100K profit. If you do enjoy tournament poker, we do stream this tournament every single Saturday, and you'll always find me here, as I've taken this this stream under my own wing here, as I love tournament poker myself, and I'll be here every single week to give you the best coverage I possibly can, and hopefully these players can give you the best poker they possibly can. They've been playing pretty good tonight. See if Bluff King wants to get in there under the gun with the 8-7. Brandon with the $5 super chat says, all around nice stream. Thanks, Brandon. Appreciate you very, very much. Glad you could stop in and hope you enjoy your stay at TCH Inn and Suites. Bluff King did go ahead and open it up to 105K. Poppy Ross with the $5 match for that super chat. Unreal. Mo's got king queen in the small blind. He's got a decision to make here. Does he want to raise for protection or just come along? He's actually just going to get out of the way. Bluff King already in there for quite a bit. We'll just call, and we will be seeing a board. We'll be seeing a whole run out here. Ace-9 versus 8-7. We got live cards. Ace high on the flop. It's gonna leave 7s or 8s. That's pretty much drawn dead there. And Ace will take the pot down. Ace is up with a king. We'll get the double up through Bluff King, one of our chip leaders. Dealer Brittany just making sure they get the right board. There it is, updated on the stream just so we make sure we can get everything correct. And a pot will be pushed. Dealer Brittany in the box tonight. I think it's the first time I've seen her dealing this live stream. One of the mainstays around the parts here in Dallas.
Surely nobody has anything big.
Good result.
Right.
Maverick's got pocket 9s in the +1, and he will elect to open. 110K is the number. And JKT has jacks in the hijack. He's going to rip it. A re-raise up to 490K, all in, will be the bet to call. As you see a jack get burned there. Maverick hoping he's at least flipping if he's going to make this call. Little does he know he is a 80% to 20% underdog. Tough decision here for Maverick. Pocket 9 is the 6th best starting hand in poker. We'll make the call, as we will see he's up against the 4th best starting hand in poker. We're going to see a run out. Jacks V9s. JKT, the player at risk here. Huge pot, over $1 million in the middle in chips. King high board. It's going to leave jacks ahead. Currently 9s are the outs. And 9s will remain the only outs. And that will be no help. Jacks will take it down. Getting the check mark, winning a profit of just about 600K. Getting the clean double up. As opposed to a dirty double up. I'm going to set a like goal real quick on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm trying to get up to 150 likes. That's it. There's 250 of you watching at the moment. I'm asking for 150. $1.50. That's my like goal. You'll see one happy announcer. As we look at the action here, we see John coming along with ace-9 suited. Charles got pocket 8s. We'll do the raising. Up to 140K. Bluff king with king jack suited in the small blind. We'll let it go. Eugene's gonna get out of the way. And John's all in. Charles gonna call. Pretty close to a coin flip here. As we see 8s up against the ace-9. John, the player at risk here for his tournament life. Looking for an ace on this flop. Will not find one. Will find a club. And picks up additional wheel outs. And there it is! Makes the wheel on the river. Just completely rivers Charles here and doubles up. What a river, oh my God.
I was this close to call. Couldn't determine because it got so many years. But if he had enough to complete a raise where you could go over the top, I would have won.
I like that, man. What a river.
Nice river.
Just like that, John's got some more chips. He's got a playable stack now. Can afford to play a little bit more poker as opposed to just shipping it in, as we see short stacks do in late stages of tournaments. Bluff King's gonna go ahead and raise it. He will be doing the opening on the button with 9-8. G's got a weak ace in the small blind. See if he will elect to fold. Doesn't want to play out of position with such a weak ace. And Maverick will let it go. It's going to take it down. Action folds to Charles with pocket fives and a hijack. Who will just let it go? Thought I might see something. In fact, did not see anything. We're going to see Eugene get a little loosey-loosey on the button with Dolly Parton. Into Maverick, who wakes up with tens in the small blind. He's all in. We're going to be seeing some all-in action here as Eugene's raise was enough to put Maverick all in. And we've got a flop here, 10s versus 9-5. Flop comes not a lot of help for 9-5. It's going to take a lot of help here, and that is going to be putting him drawing dead. 9 on the river does not help. 10s take it down. Gets the double up as he caught Eugene trying to make a move. Most of the time there, your opponent will not be waking up with 10s, though. Nice hand, Maverick, getting the double up. Should be the last hand before the blinds go up. 25, 50, 50. Actually, going to fold to Eugene, who looks like he's going to be raising with his ace-8. The dead man's hand. Very ominous nickname for that hand.
That's how it's played.
I see JKT make a call. We're going to see some post-flop action. Ace on the flop. With backdoor straight, or let's see, gut shot straight draw, excuse me, for Queen 9. Actually, going to check to Eugene, who will check back. Oh my God! Jack comes on the turn, no sweat. Eugene is drawing to a chop and a chop only. JKT's gonna bet 2 1/4. And now Eugene cannot be thrilled with that turn. And now Eugene's out of there. Let's go the top pair. And it was the right decision. JKT taking a nice pot there. You can see the ladders up here as we're paying first place just over $11,000. Next man out in 8th place will get about $1,589. Not too bad for a 365 buy-in, still just under 5xing. Eugene's got ace queen in the hijack. Will be a raise up to 125K. John, 6 is on the button. Just gonna make a call. And action from the blinds will fold, and they'll go heads up to a flop. Flop comes 10-10-7, leaving 6s ahead. Eugene says all in. John Tempo thinking about the call. And if John, if your last name is pronounced Depot, I do apologize. Well in advance. I'm just too nice of a guy for this thing, man. He did let it go, and Eugene will take it down. Just like that. Nice hand for Eugene, gets chips back.
Oh, she told me to hold up. Oh, is that what she told you? Yeah. Because I went all in and she went hold up.
There was a question in the chat. Where'd the name where'd the name Dead Man's Hand come from?
Huh?
For aces and eights.
Yeah, sorry.
The story originates from Wild Bill Hitchcock, who was an Old West folk hero. Was murdered while playing poker. I believe he was playing 5-card draw. Had aces and eights. And got murdered. Fun story. YouTube, please don't strike me.
Huh?
And Ben's gonna go in there again. Love the name. Gotta say, big fan. He's gonna shove it in there with Queen 7 suited on the small blind. We'll let go of the Jack 4.
What are you talking about? I show with like 9.5. Of course the table thinks that.
That's why I hated you're all in.
Huh? Yeah.
I thought it was
It just puts you in a tough spot regardless of what I
Brandon Rudder with a subscription on YouTube. Thank you very, very much, my friend. Welcome to the TCH family. Hopefully you're enjoying your stay.
either have a 10 or you don't. You got one, congratulations.
Maverick's got 10s in a +2. Second time he's had this hand. He will elect to rip it all in there. And John's got an ace. He's 7 and he's a short stack. They're both short stacks. See if he wants to get it in there. Anthony Woodard with a sub on YouTube. Thank you very, very, very much. Welcome. He's going to let it go.
Fair enough.
The other young guy, right?
JKT's going to go ahead and call with a suited king, and Ben's got a suited king, or suited ace on the button. He will let it go.
Yeah.
And we're going heads up. We're going to see a run out. King Trey versus 10s. Mavericks tournament life on the line. Is ahead right now. But Brittany, what do you have for us? Let's see. Jack high board's going to leave 10s in front. Backdoor hearts, possible. King on the turn. It's going to leave him drawing slim. No help on the river. It's going to give King Trey the best hand. And he will eliminate Maverick in 8th place. A nice tournament for you, my friend. Have a great night. Enjoy the dollars. And hopefully we'll see you next time at Texas Card House, Dallas. Just like that, there were 7. Eugene, under the gun, says you guys are folding too much. Raises to $125 with the 7 deuce. Just like that, his next round of blinds are paid for. Shot's going to let go of his ace onto the gun. See, JKT's going to get rid of his hand. See if any player wakes up with any sort of anything. Nothing personal, but I do wish for blood. I want to see some blood in the water. Bluff King's got King Queen. Only got one more player to get through. He's just going to call for Eugene's option. He will check the option. We'll be playing some post-flop action instead. Four comes out ace high. Neither player too stoked about that. First one to bet probably will take this down. Bluff King will bet it out. 55K. Just like that, bet to fold is how it will go. And we'll be on to the next hand of Tournament Poker from Texas Card House, Dallas. If you're just joining us tonight, there are about 300 of you on YouTube and just about 80 of you on Twitch. Thank you all for being here. My name is Benjamin Miney. I'm proud to be here to give you coverage of our 20K guarantee no limit hold'em final table, as we do every single Saturday. We doubled in some our prize pool tonight. A little bit lower of attendance as per usual, just probably due to some World Series of Poker. A lot of our players are out there this couple months. We had 146 entries today. Rock Howard with the sub on YouTube. Thank you very, very much. JKT is going to go ahead and open up to 160 with ace-8 under the gun. Bluff King looking at his jack-10 on the button. We'll let it go. Eugene's got kings. Just gonna call. Gonna try and slow play these kings a little bit. John will get out of the way. See some post-flop action here. Kings versus ace-8. Oh boy, there could be blood on this one. Top pair, top kicker for JKT, and the second toppest pair for Eugene. We'll check over to JKT, who has to bet this. It's gonna be a bet 400K. A pot-sized bet for JKT. And Eugene just looking up with some kings in the hole. Thinking if there's a whole lot he could lose to here. Yeah, he's got to go all in here, and he will for just about 100K more. JKT definitely drawing to 5 live outs. 3 aces and 2 8s in the deck. We're going to see a turn of river here as Eugene's tournament life is at stake. He is well ahead here. 5 outs for JKT.
They want to get involved in a hand with the chip leader, to be honest.
Queen on the turn, no help. Deuce on the river is going to be no help either. King's going to take it down as Eugene gets the biggest pot we've had tonight for 1.56 million tournament chips.
I mean, to be honest,
Nice hand for Eugene. That was a nasty flop there.
got lucky. Got sneaky with pocket kings.
Held up good this table. Pocket kings have held up well.
Oh yeah, they held up the whole time now.
Eugene still stacking his chips as he is the deciding chip leader at this table.
In the back of my head, I'm like, alright, I'm gonna trap the pocket kings. Watch me be trapping with aces. Like, that's like, that would be fitting, right?
Eugene only has to get through 2 more players, see if he wants to get loose with his ace tray on the button. He will raise. Up to 115, just over a min click. Time will fold. JKT 10-9 in the big. He will call, try and get some of his chips back. Six, 6-4 on the flop's gonna leave ace high ahead. JKT will check to Eugene. He will bet out. 80K is the price to keep playing. Just over a quarter pot bet. JKT will fold, and that will be the hand.
I don't think anybody's catching me on that one.
Players in the cash side of things tonight with our, I think, 21 or 22 cash tables we have running. Have the opportunity to win every Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. high hands. We have $150 high hands every half hour. On the half hour, that with rollovers, aces full of jacks or better to qualify. Again, that's Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. It's our current promotion for this month. If you like to play cash, that's a great one. High hand's a huge favorite. Always nice to take home some extra cash, as Charles is going to try to do with his ace-7 suited and the +1. Eugene with 9 tray. Most likely going to say sayonara. John's all in with king, queen. Action will fold to Charles, who has but 5,000 more chips to call, and he will. We're going to see a run out. Ace-7 versus king-queen. Cards are live. Let's see the board. King
Boy,
on the flop, but 2 hearts leaves outs.
never easy.
Oh man, more outs there. Any ace, any 7, any hearts.
Never easy.
Does not come, misses all the outs. Spades actually just going to come in for the flush on the river.
Never easy. Never easy.
So I guess then not any ace or 7 would have been, or any ace on that river. Ace of spades would have given king, queen the flush. It all comes so fast. A nice double up there from John. Will J asks, when's the next $1 million tournament? Nothing official yet, but I can tell you that there will be plenty of big tournaments to come in the very near future. So stay tuned to all of our channels of social media, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or here on YouTube. We'll be talking about it as they are announced. YouTube or Twitch. JKT will open up with ace-6 on the button. Mo's got kings, though. We're seeing kings a lot. Haven't seen aces once, but there it is. Kings is all in for 230. JKT will call. We're going to see a run out. Table the hands, gentlemen. Ace-6 versus kings.
Like that. You raise, you just gotta assume that someone's got kings at this point. Oh, wow.
King on the flop's going to leave him drawing. Pretty stone dead. Runner aces only, and that will not do it. King's full will take the hand. That's the check mark.
Over and over again. My God.
Ace never shows.
That should be the theme of this stream. Is I'm gonna have nightmares about kings. Juno's nightmares about kings.
I think I'm having it right now. It's happening right now. The nightmare.
Oh my goodness. Or they can name the stream Kings for everybody.
But me.
But you.
Kings did take it down for a nice double up.
Next
Seen a lot of all-ins and calls, and yet we're still 7-handed.
Bad enough.
A lot of short stacks getting double up. We're trying to disperse these chips a little bit. But at some point, these blinds are going to get a little bit too hot to handle, as they are 50,000 big blinds with a 50,000 big blind ante at the moment. Should be going up very soon. Mo's going to go ahead and call with Jack Deuce offsuit. Charles will check his King 6 option. Queen 4-4 for the flop. It's going to leave King high ahead. And just like that, going to give them both trips on the turn. King high still best. It's going to be a bet to call. Charles still realizing that he could be ahead, and he is at the moment. And just like that, he makes a full house. There it is. All in to call. Mo with nothing but the board. He's playing the board. Will get out of the way. Full house will win the hand in the hands of Charles. Chip it up. John's got ace queen with about 7 big blinds. 7.5 big blinds. He will call. JKT's got handicapped aces, as I like to call them. Pocket fours. He'll call as well. Benjamin with a suited king in the cutoffs. Like, what? A double limp pot? It's a cash game or something? He will let it go. Mo's all in with the 10-9. Smells weakness. Bluff king with ace 10 in the big blind. Not much but a bluff catcher here. Is ahead now. If he were to go up against 10-9 heads up. He's gonna re-rip it. Looks like it's an all-in for less though. So 435 still is the number to call. Gonna get ace queen to call. Currently ace queen is the best of it. We're seeing a 3-way all in, guys. Huge pot here as well. Just about 1.4 million chips in the middle. Mo and John both at risk for their tournament lives, as Bluff King has them both covered. John Teppo or Depot with the least amount of chips though, so there will be a side pot between Bluff King and Mo. Just a little bit. Let me see a run out. King, king, deuce is gonna leave. Ace, queen still way ahead. Still ahead with that 7 on the turn. Let's see. Oh, the aces end up chopping. So they're gonna end up eliminating Mo in 7th place and chopping his money, basically. A huge hand there, gonna leave Mo in 7th place. Thanks for coming out, and we're back in the booth here real quick. My name's Benjamin Mine. It's been a pleasure commentating, broadcasting this final table with you. Got fantastic live final table tournament action for you tonight. It's been a pleasure, absolutely. 330 of you on YouTube right now. You can see our beautiful cash room in the back. We are packed house tonight in our Dallas location. Cash games galore. 1, 2, 2, 5, PLO, Congress. I think we got a 5, 10, 20 going on as well. No limit. Glad to have all you here. As they get back to the table after chopping up that huge pot, 1.4 million chips. JKT, 7 bigs, got ace jack and the hijack. He did full, or no, he's going all in. Excuse me, I was looking at the wrong player there. He will go all in with the ace jack.
Take him up 30, 60, 60 if you haven't already.
Blinds will be up next hand. As you can hear, tournament director Travis in the background, letting Brittany know that blinds will be going up.
There's a king in my hand. You know, like I might
Shout out to Travis.
King in my hand.
And I won't blame you if you even call me with like king deuce or something.
Oh. Well, I don't have a king. I can't. Good in.
We'll let it go. We'll elect to not get in there with Doyle Brunson, 10 deuce.
If I had the king, I would.
JKT going to take down a pot. Much needed. As you can see, the next payout, 23.78 for the next player eliminated, 29.03 after that, and it goes up. Of course, all the way up to about $11,300 for first place. Are there any limit games? Just curious, says Will J in the chat. No, not tonight. Sometimes we do offer limit mixed games, but those are per request. Our dealers are capable of dealing mixed games, horse games, whatever it may be. Just need enough players to want to do it. Even if it's just limit hold'em or limit PLO. Bring your friends, as JKT will bring his friends in the form of chips in the middle, with pocket sixes under the gun. Will J says, love low ball. Me too. Big mixed game fan myself. As a lot of our employees here love a good mixed game. Just gonna get out of the way. JKT will take it down with the best hand. All right, I want to see if you guys are staying with me now. This is a all points bulletin for ones and zeros in the chat. I need ones if you think this tournament will end in a chop, zeros if you think it will not end in a chop. That's right, ones in the chat if you think it will, zeros if you think it will not. If you think it'll go all the way, put a 0. Twitch and YouTube, I'm watching both of you. Just want to make sure you guys are awake this Saturday night. It's 11 p.m. here in Dallas. Eugene's going to go ahead and raise his button with King Deuce suited. John's got aces. The first time we've seen it. American Airlines here for John. He's going to try and get a double up through the chip leader. He's all in. Action will fold to Eugene. Nothing but king high, king deuce high.
What if I have a king in my hand? What if?
I think you're dead in the water if you got a king in your hand.
If not.
Why does it have to be you?
He does elect for the fold.
You had all the kings in your hand.
And aces will take down that pot.
That much. I thought you only had like 350 or 400. I would have called it. That's a mistake on my part. Because I would have called 350, 400. Boogers. Why didn't you kick me under the table, you fool?
I'm not kicking anybody. I folded the king.
I was dead then.
Bluff King will elect for a raise with his ace tray in the hijack. Action folds around to the big blind, see if he wants to defend. He will not. If you like streams, we've got streams. Every single week we have multiple days of content here, both high and mid stakes. Our next stream is going to go ahead and be on Tuesday here in Texas. Tuesday's our big game, our 10, 25, 50 game, with all the likes of Trick Time, JD, Rom, and other guests as they do come in and out. Followed by 5, 5, 10 on Wednesday. And then we'll be streaming in Austin on that Thursday with Wolfgang Poker. Bluff King is going to go ahead and raise up to 150 with Queen Jack under the gun. We'll get it through. On to the next one we go.
I think I pull your trick. Yeah, right. From fumes to something reasonable here.
You never know if you shoot yourself in the foot.
See what? I pulled it there.
Survive the blinds. We'll see now and then it doesn't cost you anything.
I have to get it in three hands or before the blind 50.
I would tell that.
I wouldn't
But
even mess with it.
yeah.
She's well known around the DFW.
Don't have to be great.
Not bad.
Looks like okay. Fear the short stack. There you go.
He's going to get out of the way with his 5 deuce. Let the short stacks play. And he will. John it's so tempting to call him Teppo. But since I'm probably wrong anyway, I will just stick to Depot. John Depot with Queen 9 will call. Again, John, I apologize if you're watching this later on. Come find me and tell me what your last name is, in case you're here again. We are all in, says Benjamin with ace 8 on the button. Dead man's hand. Hopefully not trying to be a dead man on this hand.
I need some help, dealer.
Queen 4 is going to call. John's going to call, as this bet is only for 100K. And JKT will call, as we will see 4 ways to a flop. 3 players in the side action. Show me what you got, Brittany. King 10-5 is going to leave ace 8 still ahead at showdown. Backdoor hearts also in play. No player with a pair. Queen now is going to give John and Bluff King top pair. 9 is currently playing. Third diamond cuts out pretty much all of those outs there for Benjamin, drawing to an ace. JKT, though, with the ace of diamonds, also redrawing to a flush. You can hear the room shouting about something. Wow, that is really loud out there. Oh, the Alabama game. That's what they're talking about.
College Station is living for aces.
Oh, they're going nuts.
Roll Tide.
They're going absolutely bonkers.
Get the riot units here.
We're seeing Bluff King bet into JKT, who will reshove.
Good for them. That's a bummer too. They lost their starting quarterback this early season, and so when you're looking at A&M's kind of schedule, it's really favorable. Like Bama, a lot of names, you know. So I think they're reading on right.
We actually saw John get out of the way with the best hand, which is pretty crazy.
Or no, fumble. I think Martinez was driving and he fumbled.
And he's gonna get Bluff King with the other queen to fold, and it's a battle of the ace highs. Now Benjamin's in the lead. That's so crazy. Both these queens are gonna be just disgusted to see these hands. Wow. Diamond on the turn, on the river is gonna give him the flush, the nut flush, and that will eliminate Benjamin in 6th place. Great tournament, Ben. You got it in there when you could. You actually had it pretty good going into the river there when you were heads up.
Still not ideal for your best.
My trauma was gone. That wasn't enough to kill.
Great tournament, Ben. Enjoy the cash as we ladder up to the last 5 players. Charles is all in with the suited queen.
Oh. Should I even look at this point? How much is that?
Eugene's got a very, very playable hand here. The bet is about 4 big blinds. He will call. Queen high ahead here, but we have live cards.
Is that a king?
Charles now the player at risk in 5th place. Looking to hold with his queen high. 2 diamonds. Queen high is still ahead. Or, excuse me, 10s are ahead. Kings and 10s are ahead. But any queen, any diamond will get there. Does not. Kings and 10s will eliminate Charles in 5th place. A great tournament for him. Charles, a regular to this Saturday final table.
This man's on this final table more often than most.
Eugene takes down another big one.
See you next week.
All right, see you next
Probably
week.
see you Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday for sure. I do a double on Thursday. Huh?
Double tournament?
Yeah, I gotta run the morning one and the night one on Thursday.
We're down to 4 players as the money's getting slightly larger.
I really don't want aces in my hand.
Kings are the way they go. Kings are the way they go.
I'll take aces.
Oh, sure, why not?
JKT will call with the suited 1 gapper under the gun, 8-6, and Bluff King's got pocket force.
You got it, Travis. Take care.
He will raise. The bet is 325,000 chips. Eugene out of position, but the big stack for sure with King 9. Does not want to play out of position for a large pot. John Teppo with an ace. Oh, said Teppo. Man. They hired me as a professional. I am not executing tonight. That's for sure. We're going to see JKT fold as suited one gapper. Bluff King will take it down for a profit of 210K.
Should have seen the other card.
King?
Definitely not an ace king, man. I promise you that.
Bluff King. Get jiggy with it with the King 4 under the gun. Eugene gonna get out of the way with 4 deuce. John though, suited connectors in 9 high, 9-8 suited. He'll call the raise. JKT will get out of the way, and we will see a flop. Cards are live, no dominations here. King high still best. Pair of 9s on the flop will give John the best hand so far. John will bet. Just about third pot here. And just like that, best hand on the flop will take it down. Pair of 9s for John will get the check mark. And we'll go on to the next hand. We broke 100 of you on Twitch. Thank you so very much for watching us there. Glad to have all of you on the Twitch platform as we're trying to get a little bit more of a base over there as well, as we're on YouTube and Twitch for our streams. Thank you again for all the follows. Lots of follows this evening. And a Twitch sub too. If you're not already subbed to the TCHLive YouTube channel, TCHLive Poker, I highly recommend you do so if you like crazy, wild, high-stakes action, as we do have high-stakes action every week on our stream, whether it's in Dallas or in Austin. Also, I set the like goal at 150, by the way, you beautiful people, for the end of this stream. 150 is all I'm asking for. That is plenty. Let's do it. I want to see those likes right now. If you're enjoying the content these players are putting on for you, or our production crew is putting on for you, please do leave us a thumbs up. It goes a long way in the YouTube algorithm and for our egos to make sure we are going to keep doing what we do. Bluff King's going to come along for 30,000 more in a small blind with 10-6. Eugene's got the nut low, the worst possible. We're starting hand of poker. See if he wants to try and send a message. Oh my God. It's like I know. Eugene's just going to check his big blind. He's going to play some post-flop action. King high will leave Bluff King with a pair of tens. Queen on the turn, gonna give Bluff King the check mark with his third pair. He'll check it. Eugene's gonna wave the white flag, check back here. And an ace. Yep, Eugene's just out.
So it's almost 7,000 apiece, right?
$6,792.
Okay. So you got like $1 million, right?
Just about to 100 likes. You guys are just about there. All I need is 150 and then I'll shut my trap. Thank you to all that have liked so far. Always very much appreciated. The likes, the super chats, the subs. We have the best fan base here at TCHLive. It's a family. It's a family. Long live family. Bluff King's going upstairs to the tune of 160K. Eugene's got him dominated with King 9. We've seen him in this exact spot with King 9 out of position facing a raise. He did fold last time. See if he wants to do the same thing. He's going to go elect to a raise this time with the King 9. He is ahead. Up to 430K. Saw the big blind get out of there, and it's up to Bluff King if he wants to come along. He will fold. The rich get richer as Eugene bumps his stack up now to 2 million in chips. Blinds are 30,000, 60,000 with a 60,000 big blind ante. And just for scale, the starting stack for this tournament was 30,000. So the big blind is now 2 starting stacks with a 2 starting stack big blind ante. Eugene's got an ace four-handed on the button, in position. Gonna have to raise here, I'm assuming. He will. Oh, just call. Excuse me. John will call as well. JKT's got king, queen in the big blind. He will raise. It's up to 185K to call. Eugene staring with one player left act behind him. We'll let it go. And John looking at the offsuit one gapper in the small blind. Gonna have to let go as well. As JKT smelled weakness, took it down with the raise.
Yeah, you have to.
I have to do it. I knew you gotta win.
Yeah,
That's literally the only time I've had king.
that makes sense. It makes sense now. Yeah. The Magic King.
It probably wouldn't have come out for me.
Oh, it totally was coming out. I was really thinking about. I was thinking about jamming it there.
I was gonna call it off without the king.
Yeah. That's what I was worried about. I was worried about that Magic King.
Eugene's got the same hand under the gun.
I was thinking about jamming.
He'll raise. Make it $150 to go. See Bluff King make the call. And Eugene will pair his ace, or pair his tray with backdoor nut clubs, or front door rather. Man, I just can't talk today. Sheesh. Someone get me a coffee. Bluff King will check his flush draw. To Eugene, who will bet his pair and flush draw. And get Bluff King to fold. Nice hand there for Eugene. Blinds will be up this hand now. We're up to 40,000, 80,000 with the 80,000 big blind ante.
Give me the 80, right?
Price is getting a little lofty. Jeremy Judd with a sub on YouTube. Thank you so very much. Make sure you like the video too if you do enjoy what we're putting on for you. Trying to hit 150 likes. We're almost there at 109, 110 right now. JKT, those got pocket nines. He will raise up to 220,000. Eugene with the same hand again. Exactly the same. Had the ace of clubs, tray of diamonds last time. It's a sign. He will just call as he tries to play this ace out of position against the nines. We will see a flop. Jack 7-7 is going to leave nines well ahead of the ace tray. Nothing but ace high with the pair of sevens on the board. Eugene could lose an all-in with this pot and still be well over $1 million in chips. For frame of reference, full stacks of 25K chips are worth 500,000 in tourney chips, and full stacks of the light blue chips are 100K. So if you're following stack sizes, and you see the stacks, that's what they are. It'll go check, check, and now Eugene pairs his trays on the turn. Currently beating any hearts that were flopping there, or that were floating there, excuse me. Oh my God, he's gonna go all in here. And now, pocket nines in a spot. So much money out there. You're getting a great price to call here, but at the same time, it is your tournament life. Thank you for the sub, Annabelle Sabero on YouTube. Thank you very much. JKT will let go of the nines. Eugene gets the best hand to fold. A very nice hand there for Eugene again, chipping up. Truly dominating this table. With the third ace tray in a row.
It's just a weird hand. I didn't know what to do, so I just jam whenever I don't know what to do.
I feel like I could play, but I couldn't call.
Just jam on it.
I just don't know what to do, so I'm just gonna jam.
Just run head first into it.
Bluff King's got ace 10 on the button. Bluff King is all in with the ace 10. Eugene's gonna get out of the way. And John's got an ace of his own, four-handed. Tough spot here for John. It's not always a clear-cut decision when you want to call off your tournament life with a middling ace. Granted, he still would have chips behind if he did lose this pot. Going all in. Not a whole lot. Would be crippled, but would still be playing. He will let it go instead. Give Bluff King the chips. And he will get a profit of 200K on that hand.
I'll ask you something after this one.
We're down to 4 here in Dallas as we bring you tournament coverage of this final table. Thank you guys for tuning in on YouTube TV, or not YouTube TV, on YouTube and Twitch.tv. Appreciate every single one of you here that are still sticking it out with me and these 4 players and our production crew. It's free to support the channel in the form of a like and a sub. Anibal Severo says, hello from Venezuela. Hello, Venezuela. You've come an awfully far away. Glad to have you here tonight. As we see Bluff King raise up to 250K under the gun with King 4, and Eugene's got a nice hand. Couple of Broadway cards, couple of pictures. King 10 on the button. We did see him get out of the way. John Tempo. Depot. All in with Queen 9 suited in the small blind. Bluff King will call with the King High. He is ahead, but we are seeing some live cards here. Table the hands. Miss Brittany, our dealer tonight. And let's see a run out. Ace high board. 2 clubs. And clubs not going to be coming into play. Just pretty much any queen or any 9. 9 comes! Gives John the suck out there on the river. We saw John have 55,000 in his stack only. And at that time, it was just a smidge over 1 big blind. And he has made himself a posing threat in this final 4.
King wasn't that lucky that time.
Yeah. Well, I had a king right hand too.
I didn't need a king. I just needed to face the 9.
You just needed to fade the 9. That's all you needed to do, right?
Or the queen.
Oh. Tough.
Buddies, you saw 1-3? Buddies. Saw 1-3?
Bluff King is all in with the Jack 10. JKT is going to make the call as Bluff King Had only 215K left. Jack high versus 4 high. Cards are live. It's a 60-40 scenario. Good luck, both players. Jack on the flop's gonna leave a wheel draw, any deuce. And now any tray, 4 or deuce will get there. Did not come. Jack 10 will take it down. And get the double up through JKT.
Staying alive. Staying alive. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. Let me buy some of this.
JKT with a nice premium hand here, 4-handed. King Jack on the button. Most likely gonna rip it here, as any raise here would leave his SBR well committed post flop. Might as well just get it in now, take down the blinds if he can. Bluff King says you can have mine. We'll let it go. Give JKT some much needed chips.
200.
JKT, suited 2-capper. We'll let it go. Bluff King, short stack at the table. King 9. Lots of value in a shove here. And he will make the shove. Eugene got 4 high, probably not going to be coming along for the ride. And he will fold to John. A suited 2-gapper of his own. 8-5. John went from 55K to $1 million. Probably about an hour. He'll get out of the way. Bluff King was going to take some chips.
This time.
Players are getting in there. We're not seeing a whole lot of walks, but at the same time, we got to see a couple of premiums per hand. Players aren't trying to get it in too light. I've seen a couple light ones, but remotely they're making some pretty good choices here, as they are the final 4. And it takes a lot to get here. Bluff King trying to looks like he's gonna try to make a move with the 4 deuce.
825.
With a min click up to $160. Eugene with ace queen button. He's gonna raise it to a stack. 500K all day. John's gonna get out of the way, and so will JKT. Now Bluff King. You decided to make this move. Let's see if you wanna go all the way with it. Probably just a little bit of Hollywooding here before letting his hand go, and he will do just that. The rich get richer as Eugene makes his stack all the way up to about 2.6 million. Payouts. Next man out will receive $3,779. Looks like we're gonna color up a little bit of that light blue on Eugene's side. Tournament Director Travis again. Always there and ready to assist when needed at this final table. Eugene's got an ace, son of the gun. He will go ahead and come along. John's got King Jack on the button though. Four-handed King Jack, very strong hand. Marcel in the chat says, how much do you have to pay to enter this particular tournament? Well, it is $365 per entry. It is unlimited re-entries. You can buy in as much as you like for the first 4 hours of tournament play. And then the registration period is closed, and that finalizes out the prize pool. So 365 per entry is the answer. We saw John go ahead and call along. Small blind fold, and now we're up to Bluff King with an ace in the big blind, and he's gonna rip it.
350.
Eugene went ahead and called the all-in. Now it's up to John what he wants to do. Some of the better cards he's seen so far. Minus pocket aces, of course. He will elect to get out of the way, and we'll see a domination station. Eugene's got Bluff King dominated with their aces. As Bluff King is the at-risk player, we will see a run out. Good luck to both of you. Board runs out 8-5-5. Lots of chop outs here. Ace 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like we got some straight draws too. And we will see, it looks like a chop. Both players will play the 7 and Jack.
Very well done.
Most of the time, these hands will chop anyway.
He's folding a king.
We folded a king.
As we see, King Jack would have been the winner on this run out.
Starting with A6, huh?
Over 400 of you now in the chat, watching the stream. You guys are the bomb. Glad to have you here with me tonight. And we're just 25 likes away, 25 thumbs up for this stream. That's all we need. That's my stream goal tonight. If you do enjoy what you're seeing tonight, and you want to throw some support the stream's way, give us a little thumbs up. Costs you nothing. As we see John with pocket tanks under the gun. Super premium hand here. Bluff King's got queens in the small blind. This smells like blood. Couple premium hands here, four-handed. He is going to go all in. Eugene's going to fold. John's going to call. We're going to see a run out here as we see Bluff King is the player at risk, but he does have John at an 80-20 favorite here. Dealer Brittany's going to get the stacks right. Get the pot right before we go ahead and run out this board. Huge pot here, 1.2 million in the middle. As we see a jack high board, queen still well ahead, 10s and 10s only. Super sweat for this. King on the turn is gonna leave no help, 10 and only. No 10 is gonna leave kings and queens to be the best hand. And he will get the double up. Through John. Nice hand, nice hand.
You say that, you know, like, oh, no, I know. You said nice hand, that's what I didn't like. Nice hand means you know what happens when you do nice hand.
Yeah, 10 comes out, right?
Just 9 more likes. We're at 141 right now as I'm commentating on this. 141 of you like our stream, and I would like just 9 more. And then I'll shut my trap, like I said. Actual fold to Eugene, who will fold as well. That's the first walk I think we've seen in a little while, so it's fair we get one of those in. And just like that, we smashed it, guys. Thank you so much. We're at 154 likes for the video. You guys are great. Best audience I could ever ask for. Now back to poker. Bluff King, 6 deuce. Probably not going to get in there. I really hyped that up, didn't I? Eugene's got queen 9, though, on the button. And he will go all in. who John is going to snap call with his ace-jack. We have live cards here in a 60-40 scenario where Eugene is the 40% dog.
Andrew, 1-3.
Ace-jack. Oh, yeah.
Better than ace queen. Or ace nine, right?
We will see a run out here. Ace high still currently in the lead. On a king jack board, gut shot to go along with his pair draws. Queen on the turn is going to give him top or his middle pair. Better than jacks. And a king on the river will send John to the rail for a fantastic tournament. Have a great night, John. You played great. Please let me know if I got your name wrong or right, in case you're back here for us. Queen 9 did end up winning that hand, and now we are three-handed.
Yeah, I mean,
GG, GG.
yeah, this is like the best time to hit cards.
And he is running pure
Like at least
as
10 times.
uncut diamonds,
I've wound
man.
up doing absolutely nothing, so I am perfectly satisfied.
So, yeah, first, right?
Remember that first table?
Oh yeah, the first one. Oh yeah.
That's right.
You were running over everybody. But I was just waiting.
Kept hanging in there, hanging in there.
Hanging in.
3 players. Eugene now has a stack of over 3 million. JKT says, I gotta get it in there, man. He does rip it with 10-5.
How much more?
And he's just gonna call with the 5 high.
Good luck.
The chance to ladder up here one more time.
Here comes a 4.
Yeah.
8 3. You want to take a chop?
Huh?
You want to take a chop? Chop?
Can you actually do that?
Unfortunately not.
Yeah, I don't think so. I've played about 20 tournaments my whole life.
Oh really?
Let's see a flop here.
Oh boy.
9 high flop.
Is it a 7?
7 gives me the straight too.
I'll take
8 on the turn is gonna leave 10 high still good. And a double paired board will leave 10 high with the check mark. Gets the double up.
All right, we're 50K. 50, 100, 100. 50, 100, 100.
The blinds are up again. 50,000, 100,000 with a 100,000 big blind ante.
How much you got in blues?
Eugene sitting on a 30 big blind stack at this level is unreal. JKT, 5.5 big blinds.
No, I should buy those off since we're like 50 and 100 just make it easier. But I mean, we can do that.
Bluff King's got ace 10, 3-handed, a premium.
So one dealer deals the whole final table? Is that how it works?
Sometimes.
This is my first time at the final table, so I have no.
He's all in. And Eugene's got the same hand, but he is free rolling a flush draw here.
You better off. Oh my goodness.
Alright.
Oh wow, same hand. You got diamonds only over.
I got 2 flusher. He got 1.
Right.
We're going to see an all-in pot here. See what happens. No diamond redraw. This will be a chop.
That's a shot. That's a shot.
I was like, oh, do I get to ladder up one more time for free?
Then we'll chop the money. Button will move. And we will continue 3-handed here of our high-stakes tournament here every Saturday that we do hold. 365 buy-in. We had 140-some entries today. 11K up top. Bluff King's all in with the queen high. Eugene with king high right next door.
Andrew, 1-2.
He will get out of the way. JKT now, 9 high, gonna have to let it go. Bluff King gets one through. Mitch A in the chat says 140 entries is low, but still a nice price pool. I agree. It's a little bit lower of attendance for this week. We'd like to venture a guess saying the WSOP is somewhat hindering our normal attendance. Normally we 3x or more our prize pool with the more than 15, 16K up top. A little bit smaller of a pool, a little bit less players for these players to get through today, but all is good because 11K is still a nice win if they can manage to pull it off. JKT is going to get one through with a 7 high. Players are really getting in there now. $5,008 for third place, $7,402 for second, and $11,386 for first. Is what these players are battling for.
He's like, oh, much lower.
No, not that good.
8-5.
One step down.
Eugene's going to get the walk.
I call.
Players making jokes now at the table. You love to see it as the tension's kind of loosening up. As now all three of these players have a chance to win some really nice money now. Now 450 of you on YouTube with me and the gang tonight on YouTube. Just over 100 of you on Twitch as well. Shout out to all my viewing homies. Bluff King's going to go ahead and come along for the ride with Queen 8. Eugene with the suited 10. Still sitting at 3 million in chips. He's going to raise. To 450K. JKT's out of there. Bluff King. Tough spot. Gonna let it go. If you like high stakes action, you can catch high stakes action, cash action that is, every Tuesday and Wednesday here in Dallas. We have 10, 25, 50 on Tuesday, no limit, followed by 5, 5, 10 on Wednesday. Both those streams start at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time here in Dallas. Those streams always sick. If you like 5-figure pots, that's what's up. Eugene, though, has got a super premium hand here. Ace Queen, 3-handed. And JKT's out. And so is Bluff King. 250K in profit for Eugene as he makes his way on the road to 4 million in chips. JKT's all in with J7. Bluff King's out. Eugene with a suited one gapper.
I got a call. I mean, I haven't even looked yet. I mean,
He will call.
no. I mean, that's only.
I was thinking about doing that, just raising without looking.
So far, it's a 10.
Okay, I have that card beat.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good for not looking.
We're just in between each other.
Okay.
All right, so players. JKT is the at-risk player.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, what a flop.
Wow.
Pair and an open ender,
That's right.
and just
Got the straight.
makes it. Just makes the straight on the turn. Nothing but 2 pair for JKT, and he's eliminated. Eugene with a straight to the jack will eliminate JKT in 3rd place, and they're heads up. Congrats on the great finish for you, JKT. You played great. Enjoy the $5,008. Have a fantastic Saturday evening. GG, as these players are now heads up.
So I'm 50, right? I was just a big blind, so I'm small.
Enough to hurt you.
Good answer. Okay, I like it. Easy, my man. Easy. Easy. You can have your big ones.
For all of those that voted earlier in our stream, if this would end in a chop or end in a play it out scenario. Sure does look like it's leaning towards the play it out. Have faith in the play it out. It's not always a chop.
You give me 95 when you take
Oh, never mind. As I say that, they're discussing a chop. Sounds like an ICM chop of sorts. Bluff King's got jacks.
Yes, no?
Bluff King's gonna call. Eugene's gonna check the option.
Thank you.
Bluff King's gonna try and slow play this hand. 8 high flops, gonna leave jacks ahead. Eugene with the option. Looks like he checked it over to Bluff, who will. Oh, maybe he didn't. Now it's a check. Will bet it. Eugene's gonna quick call. Queen on the turn. Just binks it. No sweat. Drawing to Jack. 2 jacks and 2 jacks only. All in and a call. Top pair for Eugene. And unless there's a miraculous river here, this tournament is over. Bluff King, the player at risk. Let's see if he can snag a river one time for the one time here in Dallas. Brittany, serve it up. No, it is not there. Queen's gonna take it. We're gonna come back to the booth as that is a wrap. Eugene with a dominating performance all night long takes down our 20K guarantee here in Dallas, Texas. Man, it was a great tournament. Lots of money going out to all these great players. Congrats to the Final 9. Congrats to Eugene on a tournament well played. A quick recap of all our streams coming up soon. We have our Tuesday and Wednesday games. Don't miss those. Those are the high-stake cash games. You can see those at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time here on YouTube and on Twitch. In Austin, Texas, Wolfgang will be, you'll see a promo for that. Wolfgang will be playing a live stream there. That will be this coming Thursday, and then we'll be back next Saturday for the final table again, and then that following Sunday, we'll be having an action stream, so that'll be 10/17 at 7 p.m. We're going to have the Next Gen crew there. We're going to have a lot of cool guests. We're going to have, let's see, Adam Mitchell's one of our dealers here. He'll be playing that event. Derek Data, another dealer, will be playing that event. Action Ashley will be here. If you would like to sign up as an alternate for that game, you can do so noon of that day if you're in the room. But otherwise, that's all I got for you guys. From the booth here, from Cooper and John, working the production staff, I'm Ben Miney, and we're signing off. See you guys later.
What's up, you guys? It's Wolfgang. I'm here at TCH in Dallas, but that's not where I'm having my meetup game. It's going to be in Austin, Wednesday the 13th, TCH. Come play with me. On Thursday, I'll be in a live stream. Hit up TCH Austin if you want to get in that too. I'll see you guys on the felt. Let's go!